The woman married the richest merchant in the town, but she was unwilling to serve him. On their wedding day, Mary hypnotized the merchant and asked the wet nurse to consummate the marriage in her place. The reason why Mary married the merchant was to obtain his power and thus find a way to stay young forever. After everything was over, Mary secretly returned to the room. This method lasted for 5 years, and Mary showed no signs of getting pregnant. The merchant was very angry and told Mary that she must bear a child. Not long after, Mary noticed that the wet nurse was vomiting. She guessed that the wet nurse was pregnant. Mary asked the wet nurse to have an abortion because once a witch gave birth to a child, her appearance would age rapidly. However, the wet nurse had already fallen in love with the merchant. 9 months later, the wet nurse gave birth to a daughter in a small wooden house, but before she could even clearly see what her child looked like, she quickly aged into an old woman of 300 years old. Mary took the child back home. The rich merchant was very happy, but Mary couldn't be happy. The rich merchant thought that she was weak after giving birth. 5 years later, Mary deliberately led the merchant to her secret base. When the merchant saw the man locked up inside clearly, he was terrified. Mary had intended to kill the merchant.